Hi everybody. My name is John Nixon, for some of you people who have not been here before and don't know. My internship this summer was at the Pepsi Bottling Group. The head home office is out of Oklahoma City, and I am the night merchandiser for the Stillwater area. What exactly is my job? I fill shelves. That's my foremost concern. You got to make sure the shelves are full before you can make the sales. I answer any customer questions while I'm in the store, and I order products. And I don't know if you know how hard it is to order a certain amount of Pepsi to fill 4 stores in Stillwater for 3 days. It's pretty difficult. There's a lot of strategy behind it, a lot of knowing what's selling, what's not, to order the right amount. And I set features. I don't know how many people of y'all go to Walmart and see those big stacks of Pepsi, Mountain Dew. Coke has people that do their own. If you've been to the new Walmart, you might have seen the large Coke display they made. It's like 10, 15 feet high, something like that. I took a picture in the back room. Being we are the king of sodas, is what we like to call it. I made a king's throne out of 24 packs. That's our 4 core flavors, and that is what Pepsi is based around. Those are our 4 core flavors. That's what we started with, and that's what we still strive to push.
What's that on bottom?
That's Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Pepsi.
Those are the 4?
Those are the 4 core flavors of Pepsi Bottling Company. Where do I work? That's one question. IGA Consumers here in Stillwater, Walmart 4241, which is otherwise known as the new Walmart, Walmart 137, which is known as the old Walmart because it's been here the longest, 20-something 2, which is here on campus, 20-something, which is here on campus, and Food Pyramid number 69. The cool thing about my route compared to other Pepsi bottling companies in the city is that we're the only route in Oklahoma that carries 2 Walmarts, a Food Pyramid, and an IGA. We're the only route that does that in Oklahoma. Other routes only have 1 Walmart and maybe a Crest or a Homeland. So we have the biggest route here in Oklahoma. Some Pepsi partners. Does anybody know any of our main partners that you do know? I know every one of you know these partners.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No.
Snapple.
Taco Bell.
No.
Snapple is not us. That's 7-Up.
Squirt.
Dr. Pepper.
Squirts. 7-Up.
Dr. Pepper.
What?
Dr. Pepper is a Pepsi product. We are the largest distributor of Dr. Pepper in the nation, but not here in Stillwater because they're contracted through Coke. So Squirt is a 7-Up product. Any others that you may know?
I'm sure there's one, a water.
Lipton.
Dasani.
Lipton is us. Dasani's Coke. We have Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Gatorade.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go and show you this next slide, and this is some of the partners that you may actually know.
Oh,
We actually own Frito-Lay. We're an equal share partner. Starbucks energy drinks, the double shots, that is also us. Rockstar Energy is contracted directly through Pepsi. The Lipton teas, I don't know if anybody drinks mixed berry, green citrus, diet green citrus. Those are the most popular teas going right now. And we have those. And probably our biggest, well, I guess they're tied with Frito-Lay, is Gatorade. Everybody drinks Gatorade. Almost all sports teams drink Gatorade. And Amp Energy, that's our brand of energy drink. Cokes is a sort of, is NOS. And we also have No Fear. I didn't have room for it, and it's our biggest seller. So we're either direct owners and then partners with Frito-Lay and Sobe, and we're also the Starbucks. We're contracted through them to do that. So we also own Quaker, which is not a typical company a soda company would actually own. This is just some of the main ones that you would see in a grocery store. We also own a bunch of brands overseas. Own Pepsi brands like Coke. They have their own in like Africa, and we also have our own in Africa, South America, and they all have different names. And if you want to know some more, you get on PepsiCo.com and you can see our partners. My day-to-day activities are very time-consuming, very meticulous, and involve a high-speed work ethic. One must work quick and keep the same qualities that Pepsi expects from its employees. And just a little FYI on how my day is, I'm going to let you know about it. Saturday mornings, I am at the new Walmart at 5 a.m. I must be done there by 6 a.m., which I must be at the old Walmart, which I must then stock all products at all these stores, fill all shelves of all the back stock because you have to rotate stock. By 8 a.m., I'm supposed to be at the Food Pyramid, which I then do the same thing there, and then I go to IGA. Well, then I return back to the new Walmart, and that usually hits around 11 or 12 o'clock. I work the truck that came in that day there. By 3, I get back to the old Walmart. I work the truck by there. By 5, and then I go to the food pyramid and work it. So we're looking at about 7. I take a 30-minute break, and then I go back through all the stores to make sure everything was full. I work all day. I take a 30-minute break. I usually hit 5 to 9, 5 to 10, sometimes 5 to 11. Sundays, I get up and I do the same thing, except on that day, I actually write orders, which means I have to order all the product that I think is going to sell in the next 2 days, day, depending on how busy it is and what we have on sale. So that's a typical day for me is 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. I would say is the average day with a 30-minute break in the middle. To do this, you have to work quick. Walmart will not allow you to bring pallet jacks and pallets on the floor after 8 a.m. So you have to have both of those done by 8 a.m. because I don't know if you know what it's like to carry 40 or 50 cases of Pepsi out in a flat cart where you have to push it and pull it. It's kind of a pain in the foot. So that's a little bit of what I do on a normal basis, and through the week I do that at night. So pretty much the same thing. These are pictures I took at Walmart and the food pyramid. This is me talking with a manager up here on the left. That is a support manager, discussing what end cap I get, what sodas I can actually put on that end cap. That's me stocking 24s. That's the coolers with Sobe energy drinks and Gatorades and water. That's a little smaller than a full pallet of 24s. We call them cubes. And that's me and the manager having a good time. The good news is that I just found out yesterday that we are the #1 route on the northern team of the Pepsi bottling group. So, and we're contending with the #1 spot in the whole state of Oklahoma. So that's how much soda we go through, and that's including all of the city. So we're towering over them here in Stillwater. This is the slide I like. This is Pepsi putting a foot on the competition. And it's a dead race with us and Coke. Coke actually owns most of the market share here in Stillwater at like 65%. We carry the other percent except for one, which is 7-Up. They carry 1% of the business in Stillwater. We're quickly growing on them here. We actually own most of the market shares in all the other cities, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and a bunch of the other states. Pepsi's one of the oldest pop brands going, next to Dr. Pepper, which is 125 years old. So that is my presentation for you guys. Any questions?
You mentioned we had lunch